What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. And this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. Thank you so much for tapping in and tuning in, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Because I swear you could have been anywhere else in the world, man, but you're here with me, so I got you. I promise you, I got you. On today's episode, we talking about inclusion, man. Inclusion. To be included. Let me sip my coffee. Cappuccino. I just wanted everybody to, I don't know. Like I said, I could get on here and do current events. I could get on here and do um relevant topics and all that, but I'm gonna be real, there's more important issues that we need to be discussing. The stuff that is out there to be discussed is kind of like bullshit, to be honest with you. A lot of it. It's the important things that affect us the most. A lot of people don't even worry about it or think about it. Shit, a lot of people can't even comprehend it. That's why we got people like me. Okay, so I just first and foremost hope everybody's doing all right. First and foremost. Secondly, let me read the definition of inclusion. What's going on? What's going on? Look how I got a like but no viewer. It should be crazy, man. But anyway, today I want to be talking about inclusion. Because a lot of people feel like to be included in everything. What's up, Danny P? Good here having a smoke. Facts. Me too, bro. Have me a good old smoke. Smoking the coffee. You know what I'm saying? A smoking a pancake. Me smoking a pancake. So let's break it down, y'all. Inclusion. What's the definition of the word inclusion? The act or state of being, the act or state of including or being included within a group or structure. That's the first definition, right? The second definition would be the practice or policy of providing equal access to opportunities and resources for people who might otherwise be excluded or marginalized, such as those who have physical or intellectual disabilities and members of minority groups. So if you could see, the whole word inclusion pretty much was created because they had to. It's like this, y'all. If you can't beat them, you have to join them. You ever heard that saying? If you can't beat them, join them. The reason that they allowed people to be included, and I'm just gonna speak from a historical standpoint. This goes from race, it goes from creed, a lot of things. But the reason that they allowed people to be included generally was to make people simmer down and chill out. You got to realize something. If you read the laws of the land, if you read the laws of this land, you'll realize that this land was not designed or devised for everybody to maintain and be successful in it. It was not designed for everybody in this system to profit and to prosper. It was not designed for that. According to the Constitution, black people are 1/5 of a man. I think it's 1/5 of a man or 1/3 of a man. Is it 1/3 or 1/5? I think it's 1/5. So they think it takes five black men to make one whole man. So if you've realized that in the laws of the land that you are considered to not even be a whole complete human based on your racial creed and what's good, Janie? Um, Based on your racial creed and your ethnic background, a lot of people weren't even considered to be whole humans, aka 3/5 of a man or 1/5 of a man, I believe. I don't know which one it was. I got to go into the Constitution and read it. But with that being said, how could you be confused or trick yourself to feel like you'll ever have a spot or a place of true inclusion, or if you feel like, if you know your position in life, aka the classification that was given to you by the people who run this land, then you will realize that you're never going to be totally accepted. You're never going to be totally welcomed or totally included. Y'all, the reason the reason I'm making this video, I was watching TV last night with my kids, and I seen some type of movie commercial. It was a commercial for some type of one of these movie apps like Stars or HBO or one of those movie apps, and it's Black History Month, February, so they had a bunch of black actors on there saying, times have changed. Now we could play the roles of a captain. Now we can play the role of a leader, of a this, of a that. And they had these women. See, people don't understand propaganda, and people don't understand propaganda. For one, let me tell you what the definition of propaganda. Propaganda is the definition is a piece of media, any form of media, with the intent to persuade. Okay, it could be music, it could be it could be music, it could be a newspaper, it could be TV, any form of media with the intent to persuade. So if you understand what propaganda is, then you would see when they come up with commercials like, "Oh, we all can finally be important now. We can play the role of a captain. We can play the role." Now, see, this is how pathetic the sellout mentality it is. It's how pathetic the slave man. This is how deep the slavery goes. The slave mind goes. In your heart, in reality, you have no black people generally hold no high places in society. And then you might say, "Oh, they made Kamala Harris the first black vice president of America. They made uh Truth Bader Ginsburg, all these no, Truth Bader Ginsburg is a white lady, but they made all these. If you look at the government right now, Joe Biden and Joe Big Head brought a bunch of American black women and put them in positions of like speaker and this and that, just a bunch of different positions, higher positions they gave to black women. Okay, they did that as a big form of propaganda, because if you realize when Kamala Harris was running and when she made it into office, she said, now now black women could see themselves all in around the world in a position of a vice president. Now black women could look up and see themselves as vice president. Just propaganda to make the work morale of the black women go harder. This is how dumb. This is how dumb y'all have become. The power of inclusion has made hundreds of generations of people just sell out. The power of inclusion has made countless movements just stop in their tracks. And what do you mean by that, Bede? What do you mean by that? Back in the what was it, the 50s, in the 50s and stuff, when black people were fighting for rights, and they were fighting for movements, and they were fighting for equality, right? They weren't fighting initially for inclusion. They were fighting for fair treatment under the law. They were fighting for equal treatment under the law. Those initial black people who were freedom fighters and civil rights movements and shit like that, they were not trying to fight to be included or to participate in society. They wanted to be left the fuck alone, because you had them boys, them racist boys coming across them railroad tracks with them trucks fucking shit up. burning buildings down, burning businesses down, and all this shit. This is history. This is not something that I'm coming up with. So those people, those old black people wanted to be left alone. So what happened in the 50s and stuff when people started rising up and this and that? What they do first? They didn't give the black people they didn't give the black people no leeway or no laws and all like that. They made white women, gave white women rights, they're able to vote and shit like that. That was all to deter the movement, to stop a movement. And then when shit got crazy in the 60s, when shit got to a boiling point, because what happened from the 50s, after the 50s, when they gave women's rights and started doing that, letting women vote and all this stuff, because realize women, y'all didn't have rights before the 1950s in America. And this is women. So when y'all, let me not get off subject, but let me speak on something. When y'all talking this toxic masculinity and all these bullshit terms, who is the real who is the real toxic male? The one who what? Didn't let even his own women have fucking equal rights under the law? Who was the real toxic male? The savage who didn't even give his women their own rights until the 1950s? So what was who was in power in the 50s and all that shit? You know who? The European white man. And guess what? That women did not have no rights. And guess what? They included the women just to make, just to even the playing field in America. Then on top of that, when they included the woman, they took them out. They took the man and shit out the homes and shit. And also too, and it's a lot deeper than that, because there was wars going on around those times as well. So a lot of the men were going off and dying. And so they had to have women working and producing, and had to include the women into America, the European women. I ain't talking about black people at this time. I'm talking about European women. They had to include them into society to the help the economy. You know, Janie said, "Black women I know are and always have been very strong women. Many are nurses. They deserve medals." Facts, facts. My sister's a nurse too. My sister's a nurse, and she worked through that shit and all that, and she, it's, yeah, they deserve medals and all that, but we all deserve medals here in America. We all deserve medals because all of our efforts have created and kept this country afloat. You know, everybody's effort has kept this country going and afloat. You know, shake and shake and bake. Big Bad A, Europe, Europe. What's going on, man? We're in the building, man. Um, but for real, man, we all play our part and we all make this shit work. We all make this country flow. You know, even the fast food workers who's flipping the burgers, they giving everybody the fuel. They giving niggas the fuel to do the jobs that they doing. Everybody pull up and get the fast burger. Everybody pulling up to get a quick, easy meal. You know, the people with the most money and the least time are pulling up there the most. So everybody's important, man. Everybody's connected. We're all connected. But I'm gonna say this though, the inclusion part. Let me stick to the subject. When they let you feel like you're something special because you're being included, that just diminished your whole purpose. That just diminished your whole movement that you had going. Because let me say something to you. Please don't lose me. When you're included in something, right? No, fuck that. When you're doing your own thing and you're building your own thing up and you're building up your something on your own, right? And you get it to a point where it's noticed and you get it to a point where it's built traction. This could be a business, it could be um a newsletter, it could be anything you're doing, it could be a podcast, it could be anything you're doing. You've worked hard and built it up to the point where it's generating steam and it's generating movement, you know. What happens then? a larger corporation or a larger company comes in to buy you out or to bring you in, aka to include you. And guess what happens once you've been bought out or included or your idea, your whole thing is taken over? Then your movement, your perspective, your purpose for the movement stops because now you have to adhere or follow the direction of the motherfucker who bought you. This is how inclusion has fucked everybody up. The inclusion of segregation killed the black movement. Exactly, shake and bake. Exactly. That's what the fuck I'm trying to say. Look, black people, we had our own banks, our own towns. We, for one, y'all black people don't give us another ourselves enough credit. We built the first America. Our ancestors built the first America, the one that we living in, the infrastructure that we living in. Then in the late mid 90s, the Hispanics came. In the early 90s to the late 90s, the Hispanics came and they built the new America that we're living in now. See, this is all slavery. That's all it is. You know, if you're smart enough, if you have means enough, if you're big enough, you can dictate the pace of people and you can incorporate and include anybody you want to make your agenda bigger. Did you hear what I just said? When you fucking rappers, when these freaking rappers start getting a buzz and they got a buzz in their town, they got a buzz in their community, they got 1,000, they got 2, 3, 4,000 fans, grassroots, 1,000, 5,000 fans, no problem. They could put their music out themselves. They could do the thing they could do everything themselves. He said, hold on, let me finish my statement. They could do everything themselves, but then instead of putting that work in and staying down and staying um you know, consistent with their product and selling it on a smaller scale, but consistent and making all the money for themselves, motherfuckers rather be included, aka join these bigger corporations, aka sell out, sell their image and their likeness and their hard work and their efforts to a company who could just take it over, streamline you and put you in position and put you on a roster of people. So you're not going to be as important as you are to yourself. You're going to be as important as how much money you're bringing into that company. Y'all don't realize everything is business deals. Everything is business. So if you're not helping the business, if you're not helping, when you're included in something, your value is only as much value or, shit you bring into the situation. So we got to realize we don't need to always include ourselves in everything. We don't. Antoine Adams, what's good, bro? He said we were here before slaves, bro. Facts. Listen what I said, Antoine. I said the original listen, the Aboriginal people been here since the beginning of time, since billions of years ago. The Dank Ness and all them, they call their Lucy, the Lucy bones. Dank Ness was 3 billion 3 billion years old, according to carbon dating. So humans, of course, black people been here since billions of years, since Lucy, since Dank Ness, when niggas was like 4, 5, 6 feet tall, and people were here before that too. People were here back on the giant days. We've been here, man. So that's of course we've been here. We're always gonna be here, We're always gonna be here. So much stuff is taken from here and placed overseas to rearrange history. Facts. And so much stuff was taken from Africa and placed in Britain and placed in England and placed in the Vatican and all that shit to change history too. And they used the same. I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody talks all this shit about the ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and all those ancient Sumerians and all these ancient people, the Babylonians and all this. People always want to talk shit about the ancient civilizations, right? But everything And generally, majority of the ways that we're living under, majority of the system that we're under, comes from my ancestors. It comes from those people. It comes from the Egyptians. Why do you think everything is pyramids? Why do you think they got pyramids on everything? Why do you think everything is geometry? Everything is mathematical? Because they stole that shit from your ancestors, from our ancestors, and they hold on to it very dearly in their fucking museums and their artifact places. Y'all better realize what's going on. And guess what? When it's time to break out the to do the rituals and the ceremonies that they know about because they have our calendars and they have our facts and data, when it's time to do those rituals, they put on those real ancient relics, the real shit, the real chains of Tutankhamun and the real things of Ramesses and second and Ramesses and all these people. They putting their necklaces on, they putting their garbs and garments on, and they're doing rituals in the name of them. Because you got to go to the power to get you got to go to the source to get the power. You know, everybody's so bound up in this stupid religion shit, and everybody's so what they say in the Bible, I'll take your tongues and I'll split up your tongues and you'll never be able to communicate and get together again. That's what they did to us. So you got to read the Bible as for what it really is. It was the blueprint of it was the implementation of the slavery. It was the spiritual warfare book that was given to the slaves by the slave masters. They want me to open this up for them. These little Korean fruit jellies. Real good. They got little coconut pieces in there and stuff. Real good. There you go, buddy. But y'all don't even realize, man. They took the tongues, aka split the languages up between everybody. Close the screen. Split the languages up and all that. Thank you. Split the languages up. Split everybody up. Now everybody look different. Um, Now everybody talk different. You know, and now we can't get together because it's too much division, and we rather be included. We rather be included by the devil himself than to just stand on our own 10 toes and stand on our own and believe in humanity as what it's always been from the beginning of time. It don't make no sense, y'all. It don't make no sense. I can't understand how. Um, hey, y'all hit the like button too, for real. Hit the like button, please. Um, I just can't understand how people don't see it that we've been broken and divided, you know. And now we're at this point. It's 2023, you know, and it's like almost to the we're living in the point of no return. We're living in the time where you can see Bible prophecies being fulfilled. You can see prophecies that they talk about Armageddon and shit like that. All that shit's being fulfilled. You speak from your heart. Done like on the way in. Facts. I do speak from the heart. That's all I got. I speak from the mind. I speak from the whole body, man. You know, because if you can't, if you can't put this shit together, man, you're not gonna make it out here, man. And I know the way I speak, and I know I try to speak as clearly and simply as possible, so we can help people put it together. You know, because we are at a point where we can, like, we get on this internet and we can reach out to each other, and we can help each other out. You know, because this is another reason why I do this shit. Thank you for hitting the like button too. This is another reason why I do this. If I could promote this type of energy, positive energy, and forward thinking, and you know, just thinking about being godly and trying to be good and shit like that. If I could promote this, then I could spread that shit around the world. You know, you'd be surprised. Look, I made a song one time. I said you be this. I said you'd be surprised the difference in the world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta balance it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. It's a song I got to change the world. I think it's on my YouTube channel too. It's called Change the World. It is on my YouTube channel. It's from a long time ago. I made it probably about 2013 or something like that. But this path that I'm on, I've been on this path for a long time, and I'm just thankful. God been keeping me.
Please try peanut butter. Peanut butter.
Peanut butter, what? He having another
Peanut
one.
butter, cheese, and bread, circle,
Yeah.
and
Put your y'all put no, I don't put no trash on this porch. I just cleaned the porch yesterday.
and cheese, and the cheese, and and the
Did you eat your oatmeal?
and the cheese on a circle.
We can make it, but did you eat your oatmeal?
I'm about to.
You better eat that oatmeal. And it's good. It ain't nasty. It ain't mushy. It's good.
It's disgusting.
You don't like oatmeal?
I hate it.
All right.
It's just
I'm coming in a minute. I swear, y'all, we need to be set apart. We need to stand on our own. We need to be able to think for ourselves. I'm sitting. Let me, oh, bless them. Such nice kids. Respect to you. For real, they are. Thank you so much. They are. They're really good. I ain't gonna lie. People be surprised and shit. People be surprised how your kids are and stuff like that. But I'm like yesterday, we were at the game store and my son he threw a plushie little doll. And dude said, "Don't worry, I've had kids, bad kids way worse." I said, "Listen, bro." I said, "My kids are not bad, bro." I said, "They're just excited to be at the mall. They're just excited."
I
And he's
hate
there.
it.
Hey, go put some pants on, cause you can't be out here with no with your Spider Man's on. Go out, go and put some pants on. You can come outside. Pants and some shoes and socks.
Chicken.
Yeah, have Leilani help you with your shoes and your socks. Go in your drawer, get your pants, shoes, and socks. You can come out.
Okay, chicken.
You can come out, but just get right. It's people outside. You can't be out here with your underwear, bro.
Shut
But y'all, we don't need everything that we think we need. You know, time to rebuild and unite. It is, man. But I'm gonna tell you something though, Antoine. Hold on. It said it'd be great to grab some of that untouched land in South Carolina, bro. That's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm gonna just be real with you, bro. I can't. I'm gonna be real with you. I've been looking it up and everything. I ain't trying to put my ideas and my business out, but I've been looking it up, looking into it and stuff. But I've been trying to tell my family, right? Because I can't really afford right now at the moment. I say that I can't afford to just drop 40,000. I don't have 40,000 just to drop right now at the moment. Um, the plots that I've been looking at 20, 30, 40, 40,000. Shit, they had some good plots with houses. Hold on, go have Leilani help you. Go have Leilani help you. They've been having some good.
up.
Yeah, no, Leilani's gonna help you. They've been having some good plots with houses for 200,000, 150,000, like 2 acres and the house already on it. No, no, go ahead, go ahead, cause I'm. Well, come here, get it, bring your stuff. They so listen, we don't have a lot of time, right? We don't have a lot of time. Go get your pants and your shorts and your socks. What you doing? Oh, go here. Go have Leilani help you, please.
You.
All right. Well, get you bring your stuff. So, um, we don't have a lot of time to till the land and to. I'm gonna just be real. If the homestead lifestyle is a hard lifestyle, and that's what I want to live. Cause I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I said, let me show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. Hold on. Hold on. Well, I'm sitting in my garden right now, man. I'm sitting in my garden. I swear to God. And I'm repotting some stuff. Like I said, I got some new stuff coming. Like, little new stuff coming up. But yeah, I'm sitting out here in my garden right now. I try my best to homestead or
Daddy, put my shoes on.
I told you to tell big sister do it, huh? And put some lotion on your leg.
No freaking.
All right.
No.
Your dry skin. Here, wipe your feet. Come on, give me a foot, 1 foot. But if we don't focus on that behind some land and stuff, I'm gonna be real, y'all. They pass laws, right? They pass laws that the only way you'll be immune from some of the things that are coming is if you have to be a sovereign citizen, aka like a corporation type of thing. Like only you got to look it up because I'm not 100% how it works. But I was read the law. I was reading one of the laws, and y'all need to start reading the laws too. These laws that they're passing. This shit is crazy. But hold on. You shaking the thing, Kai man? Chill. Um, let me read the comments. But come on, y'all, man. Rent for years. Hold on. Rent for the year is about the same price. It is. I got my rent broke down for the amount. I know how much my rent costs every year. I got everything broke down. I know how. I'm very good with money. Very good with strategizing and shit like that. Um, you're right. You're right. It's just really about taking that leap of faith, man. You're right. No, that's a figurative fact. It's just like for me, I'm doing everything by myself, right? And I'm good enough for that. I'm standing on my own. I'm a very stand up guy. But it gets to that point where you feel like I don't want to put my children. I mean, we're not in a perfect situation now, but we're good as far as everything we need and shit straight. But um, I don't want to put them in a situation of you know, being fucked up or something like that. But at the same time, if I don't make a move, like you said, if I don't take a step and make that happen, it'll never happen. So you're right about that. You know, I love them jellies from H Mart. LOL facts. That's what's up, man. I like the jellies too. Shit's good. I buy a lot of we buy a lot of I got an Oriental market real close to my house and I buy a lot of um or Asian candies and stuff like that because the Asians they don't put a lot of them the natural flavors and babies and shit in their food. They don't put a lot of it. If you got to read into the ingredients and shit. It says Janie said hold on whatever anybody here does. Good luck to all. Bede, you get your results because you put the work in. Things don't come to us. We have to get what we want and need. Now that's a fact, and I'm going to like a motherfucker. Because I listen to this, y'all. You got to think about where you're gonna die at too. A lot of people that worry about life, and the day to day bullshit, the everyday struggle, and all that. We need to actually figure out where we're gonna die at. I was talking to my family the other day. I said, "Damn, we need some family burial ground. We need some family burial land. You know what I mean? If we don't get that family burial land, everybody's bodies will be scattered around. Kai man, Kai man, Kai, baby Kai, stay where I can see you, bro. Stay over here in the where I can see you. You 3 years old, bro. Hmm. But if you don't have nowhere to bury yourself, let me get a little bite, okay? I'm dry. Thank you. If you don't have nowhere to bury yourself, it's gonna be crazy. I've been to Columbia, South Carolina, and worked in Rock Hill.
What?
Are you talking
What,
about
Daddy?
those places?
What, Daddy?
All around. I've been looking all around,
What?
but it is all of it has been in South Carolina. Hmm? I didn't say nothing. I just said play where I could see you. Like play over here in this yard in the grass, and then play in the front. And don't be digging in the dirt and stuff. Okay? I love you. I know. I know. Uh, Janie, facts. I've been looking all over, man. South Carolina. I just because South Carolina has good laws, good gun laws, good laws. It's the old time here. This is the old America. This is still that slave place. It's still that under that slave, and that's a good thing too because the people who aren't all citied out, metropolitaned out, who are still in the real estate, a realization of a real America, what things are and everything, they're easier and better to deal with, you know, because, white people love black people love white people. We love each other. We're Americans. All Americans love each other. I'm gonna be real. If you're a real American, you can't be a hater. You shouldn't be anyway. Real Americans shouldn't be racist and hating because we grew up together. We're made together. We're bred together. All that shit. I love everybody. I love Americans. I love non-Americans too. I love all countries. Everybody from all around the world. You know, but I don't understand how we can hate each other. I don't understand none of that shit. I don't hate nobody. I just know some things are just not for everybody. You know what I mean? Everything just not for everybody. But I don't understand how niggas can hate each other or stuff like that. It's not a group on this planet that I hate. It's not a person. See, it's not really a person on this planet that I hate, but I do hate evil people though. I'll say that for a fact. I don't fuck with evil people, bro. If I see you the snaky type, the fakey type, um, the type to set people up and hurt people and do what's best for you and not worry about the collective group, I don't like those type of people. And I don't fuck with them type of people. I have mercy for people. I show mercy and I give mercy to people. AKA, like, I don't go out of my way to try to harm nobody. But I don't fuck with them type people, y'all. I really just like good people. Feel so good out here, man. Feel so good out here, man. Sun, so beautiful. You want to go to the beach? We can. Shit, we might as well go to the beach. I bet you the water's cold though. You know what I'm saying? I know the water's cold. Shit, we might find a piece of that balloon. It was right here. They found thousands of pieces of it right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if we go to the beach, I'm gonna go live again. I'm gonna go live on the beach if I go. Um, America is a beautiful place. I have been told. Many people I know have visited, and how kind people and Americans are. Some. I say this: don't believe the delusions of what they sold to you as America, the propaganda, because I'm gonna be real. It's a good place, but it's a very hateful place. It's a very racist place. It's very strategically set up um, for socialist type of lifestyles, and these people are included, these people are not included. There's, like I said, the laws and stuff that I'm talking about and that are where the country is based on are based in non-inclusion. They're based on segregation and separation. Antoine, have a good one. Yeah, appreciate you too, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate you tapping in, tuning in. You grew a mushroom.
These are poison.
Yeah, throw that out. Throw that out. You don't want to eat that. Big Betty, I know I follow many YouTube who tell the real America. Yeah, for real. And for real. Like, don't believe the hype. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to go ahead and get off. I'm gonna give my kids some time. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do today. Um, I'm off today. Beautiful day. We're going to get some of this sunlight and try to enjoy life. Thank y'all so much. Be safe wherever you go. Stay safe wherever you go to, man. Be safe, be smart. Keep your eyes on the prize and don't fucking be lost. It's your big home, big baby. I'll be back on here later on. If we go to the beach, I'll get on, get back on here. But I love y'all so much. Appreciate y'all tapping in, tuning in, man. It's your big home, big baby. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Janie. Appreciate you